gold poppy. They just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke, like the trick does always work. They ill-treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to coke. Doggy look a bone, doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone, doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy, they can't see me. Time to depend on we both. So then, just so we and them is friends. Stop it to say howdy do. Shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby, while we dribble too. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Is now they care. They start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn. Yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only vote for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck.
Yes, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to those of you on work and those of you who are heading home from work and in your vehicles. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to those of you in the maxis and taxis and buses and PH cars and trucks. Those of you locked on at home on conventional radio. And of course, those of you locked on the World Wide Web via YouTube on Iwer TV live. Yes, that's Iwer TV live, broadcasting the Street 919 FM, and on Facebook via the Street 919 FM Facebook page. Good afternoon to those of you locked on in Tobago. Tobago always locked on and listening. Good afternoon to Tobago. Good afternoon to those who locked on the Caribbean, all of my Caribbean islands. Good afternoon to you in Guyana, in Venezuela, in South America. Good afternoon to those who locked on the United States. Yes, those of you locked on in Miami, those of you in Fort Lauderdale, those of you in Boston, those of you in upstate New York, Brooklyn, those of you in LA, California. Yeah, man, the whole of the United States locked on and listening. Also, those of you locked on in the UK, in the EU, that's in Europe. Those of you locked on in Australia, in Colombia, Argentina, and Africa. Welcome to the Future of Talk, the #1 afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm your host, Heavy Duty, and my co-host, TC, should be here with me very shortly. Right? Of course, you know today's Friday the 21st of March. And of course, we're in the election season, what you call silly season. But I don't believe people are silly anymore in Trinidad and Tobago. I believe that we are getting smart. Yeah, no longer will we fall for lies and promises and tricks. Yeah. The young people of Trinidad and Tobago are actually saying that they're not falling for those things anymore. Yep. Yep. So before I jump into the phone lines, right? Yesterday I asked a question in my editorial. And the question I asked was, are you going to fall for the promises of the people of the PNM? And I asked what they are bringing to the table. That's what I'm asking. What are they bringing to the table? That's what I want to put. What are they offering? They yet to release a manifesto saying what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And I must say, I would pretty much like to find out what in that manifesto that they're going to present to the public, what are they going to do? How are they going to aspire you to vote for them? Because right now, all the PNM supporters and all the PNM sycophants and all the PNM fanatics and their talk show hosts and media houses, the only thing they seem to be doing is talking about Kamla and the UNC. That's all. I am not hearing no kind of economical development, no plan for diversifying our economy, now that oil is dwindling, now that our refinery was closed down by them. What are their plans to revamp and recover? What they are going to do to try to open more opportunities for the young people for employment? What they are going to do to cut food prices and, cut gas prices and all these things? What they're going to do in the healthcare system to just build a big central block with nothing in it? You understand? How they're going to staff it and outfit it? Where are we going to get money from to pay public servants and to pay, to fix roads and infrastructure and all these things? I am not hearing nothing about that. All I'm hearing from PNM talk show hosts and PNM fanatics is Kamla, UNC Kamla this, Kamla that, Section 35, Section this, that, the airport scandal, this, that, the thief, them in there and them is thief and this and that. All I hear and I said that dotish done stock. All I can talk about, who said this about them and who said that about them, and then this and then that, and they didn't pay the candidates yet. All this done stock and who leave in and who go on and who come back and who say this and who say that. I said that he said they say done stock. Junk food politics, parlor politics on the plane. Nothing to uplift the mind, nothing to uplift the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. All they can come here and do is talk about Kamala. All they cannot present one plan that the government have. What Stock Young have, all he's saying, well, I have plans to Lavantil, I have plans to Mova, I have plans to Port of Spain, I have plans to... You only have plans. What are the plans? Since Wednesday, I play a video with Kamala out listing everything she's going to do for Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm going to play it again this evening. Let's see if I can find it. I played it on was Wednesday. I played it on Wednesday. Let me see if I can get it back here today. I wonder if it will come back up. Right. Right? All they want to hear plans. I want to take a listen to this. Let me see if I can get it back up here. There's somewhere. Let me see if I can get it back up here for you to hear it.
When UNC wins, I want to tell you, businesses win.
Listen.
Businesses win with lower taxes, with investments in port operations, lower security costs, more forex, and a focus on growing micro, small, and medium enterprises. When the UNC wins, families win. And let me tell you how. Families win. Families win with no property taxes. Families win with lower food prices. Families win with no hikes in electricity and water rates. Families will win when we give them legal firearms to defend their homes and their loved ones. When
Yes,
UNC wins, your children win. With a full complement of required teachers, deans of discipline, security officers, school safety officers, and police officers in schools to protect your children. We will send the TTPS full-time into our schools to stop children being terrorized,
Listen.
mentally damaged by bullies in our schools. I will protect your children. They win with guidance counselors, school social workers, clinical psychologists, and doctors looking after our students to stop depression, anxiety, and suicides in our children. Our children will win with the UNC, with laptops, textbooks, expanded gate, and scholarships. Our children will win when we open that beautiful Debe UWI campus right here in the Southland. Right? And UNC wins, senior citizens also win. Because we will protect the pensions of senior citizens. Remember I told you about that bill? Huh? Anybody here remembers? You know that bill is still on the order paper of the parliament? Remember they said they're withdrawing it? It is still there. You know what they're waiting for? They feel all your dotation foolish. You'll vote back for them, and that will be one of the first bills they will come to pass in the parliament. So protect your pensions, protect your public assistance, vote with the UNC, win with the UNC. We will ensure that our senior citizens have continued access to CDAP. CDAP. They've cut that program so much. And the senior citizens will win because we will set up a system of having doctors visit senior citizens in their homes. When UNC wins, communities win. Communities win with the return of the community comfort patrols. Remember they shut that down too. We will work with you to establish gated communities to protect you and your families. We will provide communities with 24-hour health centers, lighted playgrounds, and I spoke about the playgrounds and so on, and investments in community organizations and clubs. Well, UNC, I'm proud we will bring back the baby grant to take care of our children. We bring it back. Yep. We will bring it back. When UNC wins, healthcare wins. Healthcare wins with the construction, equipping, of operationalizing of the catheter, well, the cath labs I call them, in all major hospitals, which means San Fernando, Arima, Grande. San Fernando has no cath lab. We had started to work with Dr. Bodo to have that cath lab. The PNM doesn't care. Their world begins and ends in Port of Spain. Scarborough, proud you call yourself a Tobago man. They have a cath lab, which we built when we completed the Scarborough Hospital, but they have no interventional doctor who can use a cath lab. We will fix that. What is a cath lab? That would help cardiac stenting within minutes of arrival at a hospital on a 24-hour basis. So it will enable a nationwide 90-minute policy of heart attack to stenting. Within 90 minutes, there is a cath lab So you get a little chest pain and heart attack, and you take it to San Fernando, you know what happened? You're dead before you reach in town somewhere. You're dead. We will set up these cath labs in all our major hospitals. With the relevant staff, you will win with the construction and equipping of dialysis clinics. We will construct, equip at the major hospitals to have a 24-hour dialysis program. And if we have to pay for dialysis with private providers, we will pay, but only for emergency cases, because we'll have a 24-hour system in our hospitals. And therefore, you will win also. We will create a unique medical malpractice court and special investigative unit, aided by foreign experts to handle suspected medical malpractice cases. We left the Cuba Hospital fully equipped, and that P&M wicked never opened it. They removed all the equipment when they came into office. And therefore, when they moved that, all the warranties were voided. The calibrations went askew. Millions of dollars in equipment gone to waste by this wicked P&M government. I want you to rest assured that when the UNC wins, we will open the Cuba Hospital fully equipped.
Yep.
I pledge today that the UNC will work to reopen the Petrotrin refinery in Pointe-a-Pierre.
Correct. Yes. So this is what is happening with the UNC. But I am not hearing nothing with the P&M.
Like old Poppy, they just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke, like the trick does always work, they ill-treat the...
Yes, sir. So quite frankly, the UNC have plans. They have plans. And knowing the performance of the UNC back in 2010 to 2015, I know for sure that all what they said, she's going to try her very best to fulfill it. Because some of these plans they had it there before, and some is new plans that they're going to put forward for our nation to move forward. All I am hearing from P&M camp is to vilify this woman and say all kind of vile and ill things about them that is not true, and drag the party and drag them and who this and who that and who say this and who say that. I said that he, she say, they say bacchanal, they want to come and talk. I have yet to hear Stuart Young release one of these videos saying what they plan to do for this country. Only we have a plan for Lavantil. We have a plan for Port of Spain. Where's the plan? Where's the manifesto? Only a set of promises, but they can't fool the youths and them no more. Because listen to what the youths and them saying. Take a listen. I want to hear what the youths and them is saying right now on the streets. Take a listen to this.
I wake up and I realize what is going on.
You did nothing for 9 years.
And yes, the people trying to be good, live like pipe.
Government just rock back and watching now, eh? There's innocent and poor people who feeling the hurt from all these sort of crime and killing.
They have been dividing and ruling.
Government can do nothing for you.
All them caring about is how much money they could put in the pocket, and people dying out there, people hungry. They can't even go buy the grocery and buy something.
Why take all the money and leave the poor people here? Remember, we have to fight one another.
But they need to do better and stop voting for the same people and stop voting for race and give we a chance to do something.
Yep. All they hear what the young people saying. They're saying yellow is the code. That is the cry on the ground. Yellow is the code. Because they fully understand when you say red, you could dead. So I'm going to the phone lines now. 342-00814665391. Let me hear what the people on them on the ground have to say. Right? Make it short and sweet because we only have 2 hours today. Okay? So, no long voice notes, no long talking. Caller.
Oh, heavy.
Yes, good evening. What's up?
I didn't know, man. Well, you could fall for the tricks with the PNM. You know. The question is, the PNM does only materialize thing when it hit 20 years. There's only 20 years, them just give you something, and when they give you, they just stick it back in the other hand. Because that interchange a pop there by Grand Bazaar. And every you and I know that interchange just a pop since in the 80s. Yeah. Since in the 80s, there's a pop that interchange. And you see, when they come and they put it up in what? They started it in 2000, Manning started it in 2003, 2004. And we had to pay through we hand and we foot. All them trafficking fines that we gain $1,000 and $1,500 and $2,000, we had to pay back. That is ways that has come up with to pay back the Interdevelopment Bank for borrowing all that money. Now, mind you, that interchange, that had come up since in INAR and UNC administration. Remember when Pandey was thinking about putting up an interchange, so that was on the table for the longest while. PNM never had that in mind. You understand? Every 20 years, them whatever plan they come up with, they just put it into motion. And when they put it into motion, they just take it back with the other hand. I personally find Mrs. Mrs. She himself had the cause to campaign. She shouldn't have the cause, she shouldn't even campaign. Because at the end of the day, people live in here and people see what it is they have to go through. She shouldn't have the cause to campaign. What she campaigning for? And PNM, all PNM campaigning is propaganda and lies. Have they went in there since in 2015, they never had a plan? If they never had a plan since they go in there in 2015, you think they will have a plan now? They spent 5 years, they've spent 10 years inside of the election was just the day 2020. That the last 5 years, they still do have a plan. You think they will have a plan now? Will you understand that the youths and them that are talking now is people who born in 2000, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't have real callers, so right? Man, and we can't stay long today. You have real callers, right? So we're going again.
Thanks.
You can always call back. You know where we go. Caller.
Heavy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hear Kamala Prasad says mandate, but she will get out a few things. Water for all. One of the days of flooding. We will have better roads. No more outhouse toilets. All these things we've been hearing for the past 10 years since I was in power. We're still waiting for those things. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Oh, heavy.
What's up?
Yeah, it's heavy. I got people in La Hocketa, right? And the powers that be, right? Now, just the other day, I had a eviction exercise for them squatters and them Ramchata and Trace, right? After or the outskirts of La Hocketa. Hello?
Yeah, I hear this. I hear the company kind of soft. You got to speak up a little louder.
I had an eradication exercise for some squatters in Ramjata and Trace on the outskirts of La Hocketa. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Right. And then it had some youth men from phase 1 and phase 2 that pop a set of boots on the boulevard.
And
they come and they break it down.
Yeah, they break it down.
Remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
I grew up in La Hocketa, right? I tell you that. We had a football field we used to play. We used to call it Brown, because the man who sells fruits and vegetables, I Mr. Brown.
Right.
We used to play there. Now, I don't know if it was earmarked for a football field, and if it was not earmarked to be a play park or whatever you call it, the mere fact that we're using that more than 20 years for that purpose means that that should be outfitted for the people to play. Because it's a green space, right? Nonetheless.
Right.
You know. Anyway, I'm going to police station in trouble.
Don't use obscene language. Don't use obscene language.
No. I won't do that. I won't do that.
All right, cool.
No, I want to be careful with my words so I won't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
4 houses are currently on that space. On that green space that we used to play football and things, 4 houses there right now.
So 4 houses,
so whoever,
4 houses are built there?
Yes. Yes. So whoever in charge can investigate how these people put 4 houses there, who authorized that, how come they bypass the whole lottery system where the other HGC people are to go through? Is it HGC that put up them houses there? Does the MP for the area have anything to do with these houses? And does he have any friend or family living in any one of these houses?
Wow. I will have to find out. I want to launch an investigation on that. Those houses was built recently? Like in the last 10 years?
Yeah. Those houses are probably, I want to like, be about 5 years old.
5 years? Was I recent?
Yeah. So there's an investigation for them to check.
And that area where the houses were built was earmarked for a play park or a football field?
No, right. That's why I say I choose my words carefully. I don't know if it was earmarked for that. But however, as I tell you, 20 years now, right there, and that is where we've been playing and things. And then all of a sudden they started to neglect the area, stop cutting the grass, they ain't cutting the grass, so obviously nobody can play in tall high grass.
Right. And just all of a sudden, boom, houses start to build.
Yeah, 4 houses there. And nobody knows who built the house, who approved the land for the house, who get the house, how come them ain't go through the lottery system like everybody else? What was the cost of the house? You don't know all them things.
So, I'm asking you a question. Is it alleged that family members of the MPs who live in those houses?
Friends and family members.
Friends and family members. I will get an investigation and launch inside of that. Right? Thank you very much.
I can't remember the name of the street, but if you ask anybody up in front there by Brownfield,
what phase?
The man used to sell,
which phase?
Nah, I know any phases. I was up in front.
I was up in front.
Just tell them by the man who used to sell fruits and veg and things, Mr. Brown, an old man.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Right after he by the church.
All right, brother.
I know that from
Yeah, man, no problem. Yeah.
Because
I can't have you too long on the phone either. Thank you very much for the information, caller. I'm going to get some information that somebody go call me and tell me what's going on with that update. I'm going to take our next call. Caller.
I live in a Hockett, that it's private land.
So the play park was private land? But I don't understand. Are you asking that question? You just called to say that it's private land. Or they just come. Yeah, what? If they don't have no information, they just come and say that private land. And you don't know. You see the deed? If you know it's private land, who's it? What name on the deed? Or they just come to just talk, you know. Caller, I know all them land on that side of the highway is government land. Caller.
Heavy Arangwes, yeah.
Yes, sir, Arangwes.
When Raul retired, and he said he did fix TNT.
Yep.
He said he left it in good hands. So, what's Toyota and I'm trying to do? The fixing already, yeah. Well, he said he left Trinidad in good hands.
He left it in good hands?
Yeah, he said everything was benefited. So I want to know what's Toyota and him doing. Well, they're fixing the fix already. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Because Toyota come and say, it's a new government, it's a new leader, and they're going to fix TNT. But I remember Rowdy say he already fixed it.
Okay. So they're going to fix what I'm fixing already?
Well, they're fixing. The fixing.
I said that mama guy thing done. That will go down with them.
And I still waiting to see what PNM might offer. Me see not many table, me see no goodies. Me hear about no roof paving, no crime plan, no food, no just food for this forex. But I see Kamala come out. I see all the short video yesterday with Kamala, and she was spitting goodies. I said, what? So tell me what the PNM voting for study for.
This is what I'm saying.
But when you ask a PNM why they vote PNM, the first thing they tell you, stability and diversity. How will they know that word? Rowdy teach all that word. You trying to tell me these supporters voting Stuart Young? Why? What is the purpose? I don't see what they're voting for. Oh, he's a new leader and he could do good. Yeah, but what else? What else? I'll look now, listen.
Thank you, brother. Where you calling me from?
Arangwes. Yeah,
Arangwes. Right, Arangwes. Thank you.
Angel will be there Sunday in the Bamboo Day?
Saturday.
It's Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday evening. Tomorrow evening.
Like what time, so? What time?
About 5 p.m.
All right, cool. You go see me down there.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caller.
Yeah, me again.
Yeah.
You know why that lady had to hang up?
Right.
She claimed that she live in Lockett, right?
Yeah.
See how foolish that statement that she make there is, right? Because she know you was going to question she, you know.
Yeah,
Think about it, right? Think about it. You have a housing scheme, right? A government housing scheme, right? With a green space, and somebody buy that as private land. How that make any kind of sense?
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense at all.
That come like you go on Maloney and you see a football field and you want it, and you buy it as a private owner. And if that is really true and somebody buy it, well then the MP
that is corruption.
Yes, the MP has questions to answer because
not only MP, AGC have questions to answer because,
because
all those land there in Hocketown Maloney was earmarked for housing under the AGC or under NHA at the time.
And when you have houses and things, you have to have a recreation space.
Yeah.
You have to have different amenities to the people. So if somebody was able to buy that, that as you say, that is a conflict of interest there.
Yeah.
There are questions to answer. That's why she hung up so fast, because she realized this stupidness she talking about, she living off of that, and she know that it's private property. Well, all right, we go take your word for it. Tell me who was the owner.
Correct.
And tell me how this man, whoever, man or woman, that buy that private property, as you call it, how they get approval to build 4 houses on it. And sell it back. So we go take your word for it, Miss Lady. So call back now, please. We have some questions for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah, man.
I wait and love for she to call back. Yes. So they only coming to talk UNC, Kamala this, Kamala and them, more people to vote for them. But them people, them ain't good. If we falling for the same tricks. What is the problem? Caller.
Yeah, afternoon, Miss Heavy.
Good
Miss Heavy.
Yes, brother.
It's a hard sell, you know. It's a hard sell. To have done nothing substantial for a period of 9.5 years, and to come now and convince the people that they should roll it here again. That's a real hard sell, you know.
What?
Yeah, that's a real hard sell, but
this is why
people don't have his magic.
Caller, this is why when people telling me they're gonna vote for PNM, it is baffling me.
Yeah, it's a hard sell. It's a hard sell. Where do people be living? Yeah, I don't believe it had that many who have been so fortunate to take part in the largesse. I can understand the PNM regular like Rowley Jr. and Eric and them voicing that, but the ordinary man, they have no business in that. The best they could do is to keep away from that. Keep away from that. If they burn us out, then they betray their family.
Correct.
Look what's going on with the past 9 years, for Christ's sakes, man. Past 9 years.
Even a die-hard PNM like Twiggy was telling PNM people to get them a rest. Let them go and rest.
Yeah, but of course, absolutely nothing. As you mentioned, Twiggy, she in the area where remember a while ago, some youths help a guy from a burning vehicle, a policeman from a burning vehicle.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the highway, they right. PNM sympathizer, the Eric one, he line it up, he call the guys on the radio and thing and tell them they're going to talk with the MP and put something in place. Not a damn thing heavy. They can't be serious. It's a real hard sell.
Yeah.
These same people they're depending on to bring them back here, these same people they laugh at and say that so they can't come up for other people to go down. Same people, they forget all that. Nah, boy. This how the over here.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Caller.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Abby.
Yes, good afternoon, KFC.
I can't give up, but I keep the fire blazing, but I want to see the back of this evil, wicked
but
PNM,
the KFC, now we are the blaze fire, you know?
Yeah, but, Abby,
yeah?
You know the PNM ministry has screwed up good. Because when you come and promise and show out a little hungry thing, tell them they go build this, they go build that, and as they get in offer, then doing nothing in this corridor. Look at it as simple like Piccadilly School. Right by Skis cut that office there. That building done for 9, 10 years. Same for them school. They finished that school. That school up Rose still up there. Who built that school? A 3-story building school. Not the Honorable Calvert built that school?
Yeah.
So the people them doesn't vote and for 4 months, you know. Them vote for sufferation and pain in East West corridor down there.
Brother.
I hope they wake up and see we go on this evil, wicked pain.
Not all of them sleeping there. It has those who wake up here, but those who wake up is still in the minority, boy.
Yeah. That big, nasty, big guts pastor Google.
Yeah.
You need to come in and push it and start a race talk. Before I go away for that cost that man, because he's a man of the clutter. I'm gone.
Don't take him on, KFC. Don't take him on. Caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy.
Good afternoon.
What I want to say, I feel something seriously going on with the PNM. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, hear why, yeah? Hear why. They're building this big monstrosity up on, what they call that? Victoria Avenue. You know what I'm talking about? The PNM headquarters.
Yeah.
This big mall now, right?
Yeah.
On the backs of the taxpayers, they're building this PNM mall because as far as I know, finances is to finance your campaigning. Not that big monstrosity they put it up there, right? But Heavy, you don't think Mr. Rowley would have want to stay back and see that place open? Because he would have wanted to see name on the plaque and on the wall and everything. So why he run out so? Something seriously wrong with them, Heavy. Something seriously, they're in trouble. Something wrong.
Something, yeah.
Because, yeah, something wrong. Because that man would have want to be there to see that happen. You understand? He would not want to run off. He wanted to be that. He is that. So think about that, Heavy. Think about it.
All right, where calling me from, darling?
Have a good day. Mova.
All right, Mova in the house. Thank you, darling.
We inside.
We inside.
Okay, Heavy. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Yes. So in the next hour, I have a little message for the PNM supporters. But I'm going to tell you what PNM offering. Take a look at this video, guys. I'm going to pop a video here now. I wanted to take a look at this video and listen. This is what PNM is offering to their supporters. Listen.
Hey, what's up, guys? So today I got my PNM package. Let's open it and see what we got. Right, so here we go. What? A jersey? What else happened here? So let's see what else it has. Something more in the package. Ooh, something else in the package. Let's see what it is. Just now, I have a letter note here. Thank you for your support. Just a little appreciation of what your vote means to you. All right, so let's see what it is. Boy, I wonder if it's all 500, boy, all 1,000 or some, boy. PNM, well, let's get through, boy. Let me see what I get. Let me see what I get. Right, so here it is. Apply desired amount after you vote.
Oh, God.
You're listening to the Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around. All the hits and timeless classics on the Street 919 FM.
Yes, that is what I get. Apply after you done vote. That is for oh, God, Lord, Father. Let me play some voices. The lines are open. Let me play some voices. I really want to know what the hell these people get in. Look what they get in there. A jersey and some KY. Call
Sure, they're heavy, Bitcoin here. Like in here, Kim Jong-un said that he going to implement a Ministry of Implementation and Efficiency. Yeah, they're going to solve all the problems heavy. They didn't do that for the last 10 years. They're going to implement and solve everything in an efficient manner in the next 5 years. Everything going to be solved. They couldn't do it for the last 10, but they're going to do it for the next 5. Waste our time, bunch of rhetoric and lies. And fake pastor, it looked like Princess Stone gone red, boy. According to you, they gone red. Yeah, you continue lying. Yeah, today they're gonna hold straight into the afterlife, where Satan going to take you this personally and put you in the place where you need to go. Have a good day, Heavy.
All right. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon to you, Heavy, and to your listeners.
Yep.
Heavy?
Yes.
I don't know, but something seriously wrong with us here in Trinidad. Because once again, we are going to face an election, and all we left is with hope and promises, right? With a track record from two parties who all their intention is to just hope that the other party don't have it together and just spread mud at each other. Nothing in terms of results that they're showing each other.
Chris,
no results, you know.
Chris, you make up your mind yet?
Who?
You make up your mind where going yet? You only have 1 month, you know. You only have 4 weeks again, you know.
Heavy, I hear Makila have 41 candidates. I know what candidate is for my area, but I not voting for the red or the yellow, Heavy.
All right, well, enjoy the Chris. This is crunch time. I don't have time for those who can't make up their mind. If you still on the fence, you stay right there. I don't have time for that, Chris. Come back after the election and we can dialogue. But you see, right now, we're in election mode. If you're not choosing no side and you don't know what you're doing yet, something wrong with you too. Caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Panadol Barco.
Yeah, Panadol.
Heavy. You know what I mean? 9.5 or 10 years. I could talk for the senior citizens. I'm 67, Heavy. I like that edit, that thing you do on TikTok about. Probably next week you could share that, right? How much money trade out and thing hard, right? But so Heavy, 9 years we haven't got anything in our citizens senior grants.
Yeah.
So
the last thing I'll get Kamala get $1,500 raising the senior citizen grant. So don't worry. Kamala got to you know what to do. Go and vote and they go get that.
Wait now, Heavy.
Talk fast.
The first people at the be by the polling booth is the senior citizens. You understand where we are going with this? We are the first vote. So Tanti and Uncle, when all you going, we look for a little five. I don't know, probably we might get a little thing more because she give you in 5 years, she give you 2 payments in 10 years. These people give us nothing, so you know, I mean, very heavy by the time half a month, 2 cannot remember, that 3-5 go on there, boy. So Heavy, thanks for taking my call.
All right.
Good afternoon to TC, wherever you stand. The Street 919, put you up, talk, pick up.
All right, thank you, Panadol. Caller.
Good afternoon to you, Heavy.
Good afternoon, Kunji.
Good afternoon to you, wherever you are. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, and the family. Good afternoon. Heavy, it is amazing to see what this pastor really want we to vote for and what he telling people the PNM is the better choice. You know?
Yeah.
They're saying right now, Princess Tongue and Red. They classified Barry Padarat as all kind of person. Barry Padarat come out of the closet, you know. Right now, Pastor Google, I feel like all you're playing more woman than anybody else, than all them LGBT organization. And you're asking question. People start to ask you. People start to ask you question. You see the questions you're asking for your friend and them? Your friend tell you to ask that question. Just now, friends will ask people to call the radio station and ask you question too, Because what you feel is being in the dark, it has come out in the light, Change your ways. Change your ways. You have 3 handsome sons. And I'm going to leave that right there. Because your secret will come out, What you start to engage yourself in. It will come out, It will come out. All right. Heavy,
yes, brother.
It is amazing to see what the pastors that I'm telling we to support, and we must support Stuart Young. I remember when Stuart Young was National Security Minister, and we had the COVID over here. It had people all over all other countries crying and suffering to come home. It had COVID all over the world, and these people them didn't have COVID. They was crying and begging to come back in the country. Without COVID, CARICOM leaders, Barbados Prime Minister, St. Vincent Prime Minister, Grenada Prime Minister, was begging Trinidad and Tobago to open up the gates for the citizens to come in the country.
Yeah.
And Stuart Young keep a blind eye towards that and say no. And say no, it is a risk. We have hundreds of little children, very innocent children that parents take them and carry them in other country, Muslim thing. And Stuart Young, they're begging Stuart Young to bring them children in this country. And they could not bring, they're not bringing them in this country over here. Black people children, you're not bringing them over here. And we must vote for Stuart Young. Why should we vote for Stuart Young? We have a collective responsibility to vote for people who give us the opportunity in life. For the past 10 years, Dr. Rowley and PNM in power, is over 5,000 children was denied scholarship.
Kunji, you are coming for the line. We're going for a break.
All right, take your break. Take your break. I only hope it's not the one that Pastor go. I only hope it's not the break that Pastor go taking with other people. All right.
No. Okay, people, keep it locked. We're coming back. We're going for the break. And we're going to return in the next hour. I have voices to play. I have videos to play. Keep it locked right here to the Street 919 FM. Right? We're going for the break.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
This is yours truly, Wendy H. Lewis, host of A Woman's Worth, right here on Street 91.9 FM. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and on Tuesdays, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. We are commemorating International Women's Month, the month of March. Throughout the program, you will hear inspiring stories of trailblazing women. We will be engaging in meaningful conversations about gender equality and spotlight the voices of those making a difference in their communities. So whether you are a leader, a mother, a professional, an entrepreneur, or just a young woman trying to find your path, this is the program for you. This is your time, this is your space, this is your celebration. Join us right here on Street 91.9 FM.
A woman's worth. A woman's worth.
Come party.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Major Hype, and guess what? It's all about Tobago. We're getting ready for Tobago. That's right, it all takes place in Tobago, Scarborough, Pigeon Point. Everybody come out. Let me have a good time and let me enjoy ourselves now, man. It's all about comedy and party. It's going to be crazy. Man, you see that what I can't take with all you? All right, let me do this.
Listen, it's not a party, it's party. Let's have a party. You don't listen.
You can't win everything, brother.
The teeth in me right through, but it's okay.
Comedy Party, Friday, 18th April. Fairways Tobago Plantation, featuring Caribbean King of Comedy, Major Hype and Friends. Friday, 18th April. Get your tickets at Cache stores nationwide. Fairways Restaurant and the Lounge Plantation. Jenny's on the Boulevard. All E-Cliff Eli locations and online at islandetickets.com. Comedy show and party with all the top DJs.
Comedy and party. Have a party. We're gonna have a party after the comedy.
Sponsored by Cache, top-ranking guest house and tours, and Jenny's on the Boulevard.
You're occupying a home and need documents of your own. Come in, come in, come in. Paperwork could help you find peace, so secure your HTC lease. Come in, come in, come in. They're regularizing, so start organizing to visit the HTC. Don't waste no time, hurry over online. Benefit from the amnesty, handle it skillfully.
Get regularized now. Visit hdc.gov.tt, click on the Forms tab, then scroll to the Rental Regularization Transfer Form and fill out the required information. You can also WhatsApp 325-2578 or 328-6013 to access the forms. More information can be found on our website. Be at peace. Get your HDC lease.
Port of Spain, Point Fortin. Come prepared to roll over laughing at Randy Glasgow Productions' Alternative International Comedy Festival. This Saturday, March 22nd, Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queens Hall. Saturday, March 29th, Mahaika Oval Sporting Complex, Point Fortin. Both shows, 7 p.m. Featuring comedy star Damian Melville in concert.
Children, if anybody in this class stupid, stand up. Damien, you stupid?
No, sir.
So why you stand up?
So because you're just looking bad at you alone standing up.
With added drama, including Damian Melville as Dr. Rowley, the Drunken Saint, Tommy Joseph, Kenneth Superstar, Humorous King, Myron B. Get a fantastic $50 off all tickets while stock lasts. For more info, call the Alternative Comedy Festival hotline at 774-5555.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, God. As we
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, This ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795-222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
Port of Spain, Point Fortin. It's your turn to laugh like never before. Alternative International Comedy Festival featuring comedy star Damian Melville in concert with added drama, including Damian Melville as Dr. Rowley.
Listen to that. There's never a day you could wake up and you hear, what a lovely day. What beautiful sunshine. Let me go on the beach. Let me go and check my neighbor I haven't seen for a while. All you just get from them is yang, 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 yang. That is all.
Coming to Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queens Hall, Saturday, March 22nd, and Mahaika Oval Sporting Complex, Point Fortin, Saturday, March 29th. Both shows, 7 p.m. Get tickets today and save a fantastic $50 while stock lasts at islandetickets.com. Caches, Port of Spain, Gulf City Mall, Trin City Mall, Michelle's Arima, Passade the Food King, and Food Fantasy, Point Fortin, Valini's, San Fernando, Crosby, St. James, Extra Food Supermarkets, nationwide. For more info, call Alternative Festival Hotline at 774-5555.
Listen closely.
Stuart Young is bolted to Venezuela's Maduro. If you take God out of your thoughts to vote for Young, you better brace for U.S. sanctions, say goodbye to U.S. visas, say goodbye to U.S. dollars for business, medicine, traveling, online shopping. Put yourself and your loved ones first.
It's time to rise up Trinidad and Tobago.
Enough is enough.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. Vote UNC. Listen closely.
Stuart Young is bolted to Venezuela's Maduro. If you take God out of your thoughts to vote for Young, you better brace for U.S. sanctions, say goodbye to U.S. visas, say goodbye to U.S. dollars for business, medicine, traveling, online shopping. Put yourself and your loved ones first.
It's time to rise up Trinidad and Tobago.
Enough is enough.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. Vote UNC.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live.
The Street 919 FM, the #1 election station.
Good afternoon, TC and Heavy. Good afternoon, my brothers. Well, Heavy, well done. Yeah, playing the clip. And I listened to this clip before and I listened today again. I wonder if when these clips are playing from the opposition, if the population of the PNM just run deaf. Because you hearing what the woman is going to put in place. You hearing what she's going to put in place. We will make sure she do that. I listened to a program before on your radio station just before yours. I want these callers, because I know they're listening. Let me tell you all something. You see all they coming with Camilla this, Camilla that. Leave the woman alone out of all them out before they get a political karma. You understand? The woman ain't having no problem. If she have problem, she know what to do. Don't try to campaign on the woman's health. Don't come along with that. Right? Because it's all you who make the population go against the former Prime Minister, the late Patrick Manning, when he tell us, don't go in the direction of Dr. Rowley. That's how we lost Petrotrin and had so much bacchanal in the country. Now, when they come out and hoist a man on me, because they're doing a little digging up on him, and they're finding a little thing, or they're having problem with that. If they dig up on Dr. Rowley properly, we don't know he was a teacher too. You understand? You wait until he's done going into office and then talking about his teacher. He was a teacher before. And what's wrong with all you? Or they playing, or they mad or some kind of thing? Let the thing flow, man. The PNM will not win the election here. They will not win. They will not win. We feel it is at all. This country that's going through that all this time from 2015 to now. These three political blight that they have, they call themselves activists and talking on social media for the UNC. Them ain't have no power this time around, you know. Them ain't nobody really listen them, you know. This is HD radio. This all over the world, you know. Them political blight and them pushing up themselves from the opposition, or they move back, you know, step back, you know, and let the woman win the election in peace, you know. All the political parasite and them, if you line with all Victor Roberts and all the parasite, you know. The government had a change. Where you feel? If Kamala lose, if Kamala lose the election, where you feel? You feel the country will prosper? It's all the pressure will come down on me in a one. All these political mad people, but all they stay off the radio with all this shoppingness, eh? You understand? Since I small, all they saying PNM is a black man party. When I get all it on a Chinese base, they're gone.
Love in the house. You ever say now? Which plan them could have? Them could have no plan, and then no plan will come. All what the honorable lady said she going and do. It's thing what the PNM on do, you know. Everything them on do by. Everything is that what she said she go and do back by. The petrol chain, which she said the refinery, she go and try she best to open it that we money making machine from since the days of Dr. Iwer Williams by. He take that away from Shell, boy. You couldn't do nothing then. He privatized it. He didn't privatize it, you know. He said that the nation owned. Dr. Rowley come with his fast out of place self. He don't know. He said, but oh, he have a refinery to sell. Not at one moment, one day, this man ever tried to save this thing. For see, a personal ulterior motive, he personal goal to go out by. And all this still. Watch now, let us have me so sick, eh? But here we go, when I hear little children listening, people like Pastor Google and asking me, he's a big baby, who is a teddy bear? I let them go up and let them see him. And they say, oh, good, he. But your parents are supposed to be ashamed of you by, so you tell me your parents are not defending the leader who say, no money for the poor. Like the richer. Or your parents and tell you, but you going mad, or you need that man saying, it's making you richer. How come all in saying that, boy? How come in the end, no, let
Good afternoon, Heavy NTC, and to everybody out here. Leading up to the 2015 general election, Rowley said the incumbent will come and tell you, we have done well, give us another chance. But I am telling you that they have not done well, give us the chance. Okay, only give him the chance, right? To prove himself that he had the answer in order to save your lives, vote PNM. He had the solution, the answer to everything. And today, 5 years later, he came back and said to give him another chance. We will fix things, right? And 10 years have passed, and they're coming back again to ask you what you want when you told them 10 years ago what it is you wanted, and they never fixed anything. They are fooling the people. Stuart Young acting just like Keith Rowley on the night of when he won the election. I am the Prime Minister for everybody. Where were you the Prime Minister when you locked the people out of the country and only PNMites could have come in there tell them to call Jelani from party group number 6 to get in? We still try to find out who is Jelani. Thanks a lot.
The last one, the Heavy and TC, wherever you are, caller from Florida. Only running because Trump won the election. They wasn't expecting Trump to win the election. It's afraid Trump. It's only sanctions come against Venezuela, and they associated themselves with Venezuela. That is why they're running. If Trump didn't win the election, Trinidad was never sure to see another fair election again.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Ivy. You see that man, Chris? Barney. Chris Hall. You evil, wicked PNM. You want big belly pass to go and all there. You see the country crash under this heartless, evil, wicked PNM. And you come in here to every band that man, boy. Don't let Chris call back here. Good afternoon, Heavy. Good afternoon. You see that nasty guts evil, wicked, heartless pastor. After that time Eric call, he getting weak, he only laughing. Pastor Goliath burn in hell. We not voting for Short Young. Short Young never do nothing with Panama. And he have 4 people get gunned down there. Short Young never come wrong there. He come walking around now. All they run Short Young like a dog. Take the thing and vote them out. Fire burn this evil, wicked PNM. Every day, don't let Chris call this program anymore again. Chris, there's an evil, wicked PNM.
Let me hear what Chris had to say. Send a voice so caves. Let me hear what he's saying.
I don't know what it is some people see in this Dr. Rowley. Right, you say, all right, you don't want to represent nobody in Trinidad again. You're resigning from leading the country, but you're still holding on to leading the party that's in charge of the country. Boy, politicians have us exactly where they want us. And people could say what they want, you know. The both parties.
See, when it start there, Chris, you suffering from both parties is the same syndrome, right? That the beat you in your head with that and that embedded in your brain. You get brainwashed. Both parties can never be the same. Me and TC did a whole show here with that. How the hell you can put PNM and UNC in the same bucket? Eh, Chris? Your head shaking? How you can put PNM and UNC in the same bracket or in the same sentence? We're looking for. You can't compare 5 years of Kamla with 10 years of Rowley, 10 years of Manning, and 5 years of Pandey. Something wrong with all your boy. And then come and talk on my show, but all of them and all politicians and them. You make up your mind yet? We have 4 more weeks for elections, and you still ain't make up your mind? You are still studying, both of them is the same thing? Well, you stay right there with that. Not on my show. Call me after the election. We could talk good. We back together. We will talk. You can call and say what we want after the election. But see, right now, I don't have time for people who want the fence. If you live in here and you go into the grocery, you're going to the gas station, you're driving on the same road with all the pothole, you're getting tickets just like all of we with them police and them out there sharing ticket. You understand? You're going through all the hardship. You're not feeling safe. It's crime, it's murders, it's home invasion. And you come and tell me about both of them is the same thing? Boy, miss me with that crap you talking there. Yes? Let me see you on the phone lines here now. Caller.
What is it?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, me again. I'm still waiting for that woman to call back.
Nah, she calling back.
She ain't calling back. She can't take your questions now.
Yeah, she ain't calling back.
But what I'm saying, I don't know why the UNC and put Jack Warner, let him run and lock it up, let him get first star run for his money.
Actually, he's I think he's helping out Kadisha Amen in her constituency. I think in St. Augustine, yes. I think he's down on that side. Yeah. But he's not running up as a candidate for no seat. He's just in the background, you know.
Yeah, we gotta get somebody to give a run for his money because he get too comfortable up there.
What first comments in La Hoquetata Paro?
Yeah, he get too comfortable up there.
All right. Well, don't worry. The candidate will come in, they go give him some pressure. The people fed up. Them people who get the houses mash up and them people who get move out and thing, a lot of people not taking that. I know it still has some fanatics up there, but I think more people are opening their eyes now and more people are waking up.
It's more the elderly, boy. The elderly and them stuck in the ways and they're just obstructing things from happening up there because...
Them elderlies and them believe Eric Williams still alive. You don't understand. Them people still believe Eric Williams alive still, you know. They still that, you know. Eric Williams dead, you know.
Yeah, right? But we need somebody strong up there, man.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right, brother. Thank you very much. I have plenty callers on the line. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy.
Hey, good afternoon. What's up?
I just lay back. I lay back to take in my show every evening. I just lay back and take in my show. Right, Heavy?
Yeah, I'll pass and check it over the weekend. I'll be busy during the week now. I remember doing 2 jobs and I still, you know. So
yeah, baby.
I will come and get a check tomorrow.
Well, Grandma don't go nowhere again. Grandma don't go nowhere again, you know. Grandma to bed, so You could come and check Grandma anytime.
All right, say less. All right?
All right, where TC?
Yeah,
Where TC?
You know, TC, I fatherly duties to do. You know, sometimes he had
All right.
You know, but don't worry, we'll be back here.
You know who I forget to ask you about? Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Where Ghosts?
Hey, I talked to Ghosts up today before yesterday. Me and Ghosts had a conversation. Yeah? Ghosts are wrong, son, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he good.
All right. You must tell him I say hello.
All right, cool.
Okay, baby. You have a blessed evening, right?
All right, take care.
Okay, love.
Good day, Heavy. I want people to remember this. The height of insanity is voting for the same thing over and over and expecting a change, and there is none. For the last 10 years, this government has been in power, and you've seen no change, but things getting more worse. Stuart Young, or Kim Jong-young as I call him, has promised a lot of change, but all you're getting is exchange. Nothing. Nothing he does or say will change this country. And they have taken this country from bad to worse. Everything has gone down the drain. And you expect me to believe he could change that in the next 5 years when I see what he has been doing in the last 10? Never. UNC all the way. Yellow is the code.
Thank you, brother. So the lines are open. The numbers are called 342-008-1466-5391. And I have a video to play. Right? And this video is going out to all the PNM supporters from the leader and the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And I know she won't be her term won't be as short as Stuart Young one, but she's going to be the next leader. Listen to this. Take a listen to this.
I want to speak directly to PNM supporters tonight. You may not like me, that's okay. But words will not hurt you. Just take a listen. You have stood, PNM supporters. You have stood by a PNM party which has taken your loyalty for granted for years. They have fed you empty promises. The financiers and the brother and the daddy, big money going to them. But what about you? What about your children? I say to you, you don't have to be PNM till you're dead. They don't want me to talk about blood. Because it's the blood of your children running on the streets, running in our neighborhoods. That red blood is mostly, Professor will confirm it, it is the blood of young African men being murdered in PNM constituencies under a PNM government. That is the red blood flowing in our streets. And that is why they don't want us to call them out, but we will call them out. There's nothing racist about this. This is about PNM destruction and their failure to help those most in need wherever they are. Too many of our children have already died under the PNM. Too many are suffering under their reckless rule. Now is the time, I say to PNM supporters, wake up, rise up, and leave the PNM which has betrayed you all these years. You know, they didn't even give you a choice to select your own leader in the PNM. And if you don't care for yourselves, look, put your children first, put their lives. Stand with the United Coalition of Interests. Stand with the UNC, defend your children from gangs, from being slaughtered. Rowley has abandoned you. Stuart Young, the 137 times recuser, is now being forced upon you. PNM supporters, did you choose Stuart Young to be your Prime Minister? No. Trinidad and Tobago, did you choose Stuart Young to be your Prime Minister? The answer is no. So I invite you into the home of the UNC, the United Coalition of Interests. You know your lives and children were safer under my UNC government. I'm inviting you to come to a home which loves you and will take care of you. A home where democracy is alive. A home where the people come first. A home where you will not be forgotten. Come to the United Coalition of Interests. Come to the UNC. To come where you and your family will have a future of prosperity, a future of security, and a future of peace. Our doors are wide open. Brighter days are coming under the rising sun. Come into the light. Free yourself from the blood and blight of Rowley and Young and all those in the PNM. I tell you, I'm a leader who loves this country. A leader who loves every one of you. Every time I speak, I tell the United Coalition of Interests, the UNC family loves you. We love you all.
Correct.
Ask yourselves in all these years, have you ever heard Rowley or Young or any current PNM MP tell PNM supporters and membership, tell them that they love them, that they care about them? Never. No. Every platform they go onto is berating people, buffing people. They don't even love their own members. You think they will love you and your children?
Correct.
Everyone in TNT identifies the United Coalition of Interests, the UNC, as the only vehicle which stands for the poor, the working and middle classes. These are the people who have carried the heaviest burdens of this government. The children of the working classes do not matter to the PNM. This government does not care that your children are being beaten in schools, murdered in the streets. They do not care about food prices and taxes that are so high. So while young friends and family toting billions, 4 billion in financing contracts, the poor, working classes, they're toting coffins of their murdered relatives. They're toting coffins. While the government finances toting big plates of lobster and Hyatt, the young, the middle class toting smaller and smaller bags of groceries. While these ministers and the children believe it, they have 24-hour police security. Everyone is toting the burden of terror and fear.
Yes. So, we in the United National Congress Coalition of Interests, there it is, the leader is welcoming all the PNM people. Come to our home, we care about all you. All the PNM don't care about all you. Look, the woman talking to all you there, all what she's saying there is true. You only never even say love all you. Caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Yes, a first-time caller. I'm
welcome. Where you calling from?
Sugar.
Yes, welcome,
yeah.
Sugar.
I understand the people in Enterprise, their eyes are opening now. There's a lot more people going to vote for UNC, and we depend on them. We hope, that they really go through and vote, right? But I just want to ask you something. Could you call the phone numbers a little more regular?
Oh, the phone numbers? A little more often?
Yeah, call them a little more regular, yeah.
Yeah, because new people listen. Okay, no problem. Thank you. No problem. I'll do that right now.
Thank you. Have a great day, sir.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. I need to do that. I feel like everybody know the numbers, So the numbers to call for all the new listeners, all the new callers. This is your time. The numbers to call is 3420081. That's 3420081 and 4665391. That's 4665391. And you can call those both numbers on WhatsApp, and you can send voice notes on those both numbers, okay? Let me take a call. Caller. Brooklyn.
Hey, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, good afternoon.
You see me safe wherever it is. And Heavy, I am happy to see that I listened to the radio today, and all on the 12 to 4 program, whenever they go for a break, I'm hearing my leader voice twice in one break, twice. And this is what I'm fighting for. Heavy, I'm happy today to hear and see that the action is taking place, the action that I called for. So all who was talking about Brooklyn, this is what I call for. Get into the minds of the people. Let them hear. You understand? Let them see and hear the leaders speak the truth and destroy the propaganda and the lies of the PNM and all the makeup, put together videos that they're trying to fool the population with. And I want to tell the people, don't come down too hard on the old people, the elderly people. Because hear what? There is more young people than elderly people anywhere in the world. I will repeat it. There is every one elderly people, there is 5 young people to that one elderly people. So even if all the elderly people vote PNM and the others vote for the UNC will win. So don't worry. Let us forget the elderly, because a lot of times, sometimes election come and they don't even see election. They even, they ain't here to see it. So let me focus, let me aim at the young ones and let them listen to the message, let them listen to the leader, and let them understand for too long we have been tricked, we have been bamboozled, and we have been fooled, and a bunch of promises and lies. And all we get is talk from the PNM, no action. So at the end of the day, I am seeing the change, and I am happy that after I continue to speak about this change, this is war. And when we say war, this is what we're talking about. And I like your yellow jersey this afternoon, Heavy. Bless up.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Brooklyn. Yeah, so the numbers to call again is 3420081 and 4665391. Those are the numbers to call. Caller.
Yes, Mr. Happy T, and evening again.
Hey,
Mr. Happy T.
Yes, brother.
I'm there. whatever I like, right? Since this is the era of instant proof and all that, I will like the PNM, Stuart Young, saw a picture of him in a red jersey 15 years ago. I would like to see that. I would love to see that.
You want to see a picture of him in a red jersey 15 years ago?
Yeah, Stuart Young, prove to me that you been a PNM was before 2010.
No, he wasn't.
Before 2015 rather.
No, he
before
wasn't.
Let him prove that to me. I want to see that bad. I want to see that bad. They have all kind of things. Let them show that. Let them show that. This is all about a hustle, Mr. EBT. A hustle that went well and they want to continue going well. Funny thing, Mr. Heavy T, the former leader, he did so well. Right? He did so well. Why does this person have to come now and do things? You're going to fight for this and you're going to fight for that. He shouldn't have to. He should be a shoe-in. He shouldn't be walking in place and promising all these things. All these things should have been there already since the predecessor performed so well. And by the way, the predecessor is the greatest con man the history of this government, this country has ever seen. Yeah. Greatest con man of all PNM time, of all Trinidad time. The predecessor of Stuart Young. Thanks for the time.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, caller.
Hey, Heavy, sorry for calling back. Heavy, you see, the most seat is Mr. Maruga Tableland. I live in the constituency of Siparia. I live in the opposition leader. Thing all right here. All we frightened for is Mr. Maruga Tableland, because they are big contractors who on the red side, they are buying votes, just like in Mova Day, where I call us say, this week gone by. So, Heavy, I want to tell Mrs. Benjamin, Miss Michelle, oh God, they want Maruga Tableland, but you know Maruga does shift, Heavy, you know what I'm talking about is a shift now.
All right,
so, let me give me support every evening on the Future of Talk. Could you big me up on Maruga Tableland?
All right, say less, no problem. Caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Mr. Heavy. I heard Mr. Bitcoin spoke about the Prime Minister, current Prime Minister, speaking about introducing a Department of Efficiency. You don't need no Department of Efficiency in Trinidad and Tobago. That was tried in England under either Margaret Thatcher or Gordon Brown. And there was no use for it. All right? What you need is to put in place ministers who are competent, right? And who are capable of doing the job of ministers, handling the ministries. In the late 2000, the late 90s, Bante Pandey introduced that, called a troubleshooter, that was Lindsay Gillette. And the fact remains is that he had very efficient and effective ministers. So there was this guy they call, what's his name again, Stanley John. You had people like Humphrey. You had all these different people who were performing above. And so in fact, you don't need to spend millions of dollars to create a next department. For what purpose? What you need is effective. Kamla did so, and they were very efficient. The amount of work that they did within 5 years, where you going with Department of Efficiency? You don't need that. That was tried in England, and that was put aside. Pandey tried it in the 90s with Lindsay Gillette, that kind of troubleshooter in terms of facilitating the efficient and effective implementation of policy. They abandoned that because you had Dan Raj, despite what you may say about him, Carlos John, you had all those people who were performing, Humphrey and all these people, very efficient, very effective. And Kamla Prasad, the central government, as a matter of fact, was very efficient. There's no need for that. That money you're going to take to establish a next department, whole set of staff, whole set of work for people, that ain't going away. When you're going to appoint, you need to appoint effective and efficient ministers. They tried it, as I said, in England. It worked to some extent, and they abandoned that approach. listen, you looking backwards, you know. I don't know. So I don't know. Sorry.
All right. Okay, Mr. West. Thank you very much. I don't know. You come in here every day to bad talk, Kamla. Every day is Kamla.
Heavy. So keep on talking, keep on fighting, and you get to hold the bag where Kingsley is to hold. So Kingsley have a vacancy for you. So keep on going, you will get to hold the bag.
Something wrong with her, boy. I just want to find out if her head shaking, boy. I don't need to get psychiatric evaluation because it's not about holding no bag or nothing like that, boy. It's for a better country, boy. I don't understand, boy. I don't understand. Or do I children, boy? Caller.
Good afternoon, Effie. I want to wish Miss Swanky Gemma a speedy recovery. And of course, she and the radio, and so of course, she do that time. She in the hospital and she catch a stroke.
Oh, who's
that?
Possible
to say
PNM Gemma?
First woman DJ yeah. I know she can't talk and thing.
Oh,
but I
sorry to hear
that
that.
PNM callers and saying her prayers for she and wishing she's pretty recovery. So all the PNM shoot the people and them. But the opposition did make a good point. You know, in his speech up Sunday, Dr. Orlin said, I love all you for the 10 years. To them kind of love now. You understand?
Yeah. For real.
You know what we do? He set a butterfly on them and go on with the bag of money and come on and lunch to a chunk. I just to show you that man like he hate his own people by. And people say, ball and great is the piano, you know. Everything can tell man reach home safe by.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Saturday.
You come along Saturday?
Of course, I come.
Right,
You're going to see me up there Saturday.
Say no more, love.
Yeah. Caller.
Yeah, V.
Yes, brother.
Let me say this, right? Because people think these are football match or they feel these are joke.
Yeah.
When your vote must have value, you must add sense to your vote. And you hear what she say? She say a vote for Stuart Young is a vote for sanction. But I will put it this way. A vote for any other party besides the UNC is a vote for sanction. You see, all this internet that all you love, when a country is under sanction, all that is go.
Let them know.
The only thing that working in this country efficiently, apart from the gas station, is Tiantec. So picture your lights going like Wassa. You see how Wassa has cut the water?
Yeah.
2-3 days, so you know when you're getting water?
Yeah.
Picture. I want people to picture the current going like Wassa. Your meat going and spoil. Everything in your where you have in your fridge, and all my
is being brought to you by Royal
Castle. We gotta go for Royal Castle
Culture.
meal tip. You'll come back.
Taste.
For years, Royal Castle has been the favorite of many, with its unique, consistent quality and taste. The Castle prepares the freshest chicken and selected products to always give you that delicious homegrown flavor. So when you taste the delicious chicken and sides, the local seasoning and spices are unmistakable. And for this holy month, the Castle reminds the Muslim community of their halal specials. Get a quarter rotisserie chicken and any one side as a single meal, or a whole rotisserie chicken for the family, or perhaps the banquet special of one whole rotisserie chicken, 4 sides, and a 2 liters soft drink. Ramadan Mubarak from Royal Castle.
Here's a tasty meal tip from Royal Castle. If you feel like having something different for lunch or dinner today, then we have fantastic fish meals too. Get the fish combo of 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side, and a 16-ounce soft drink. Or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side, and 16-ounce soft drink. The Castle uses the freshest fish with its famous, enticing local seasonings, all cooked to golden perfection. So try our fantastic fish meals today. Royal Castle, our culture, our taste.
Lent is here, and the Castle is making fasting easy and tasty. Come enjoy any of our 5 delicious fish options, all made with a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal. 2 slices of fish with a side. The fish combo. 2 slices of fish, 1 side, and a drink. Maybe the fish sandwich combo of 1 sandwich, a side, and a drink. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Enjoy a slice of fish, a fish sandwich with a side and a drink. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
That tip was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
So we are back, right? And I want to introduce to the future of talk, my comrade, all the way from Point 14, Mr. Irvin Felix. Mr. Felix, what's up, my brother?
I'm okay. Bless good afternoon, Heavy.
Right, so Irvin Felix, man, he's coming up with his own show in the next hour. Right, you know, we finish at 6 p.m. on a Friday, and Mr. Felix is going to be here with you guys, you know. So no longer will your Friday be boring again. As you know, we're in election mode, so
yeah, we had to talk.
We had to talk.
We had to talk.
We have to talk the thing. So, Mr. Felix, talk to me now. What's going on down in Point Side, Library Side? You know, you're the man from South. What's South saying?
Well, what South is saying, South understand what they're getting. Now, I just hear you explaining what Ms. Kamala Prasad Bissessa is explaining to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And I go be irresponsible if I don't explain to you that under the UNC ticket being endorsed by the OWTU, we are Mr. Ernesto Kiza.
Right.
Which are telling you straight out the door is a very good candidate.
Oh, so he's the candidate going up for down Point 14 Library.
Actually, Point 14, we have some good candidates, you know, because even Errol Fabian and all going up for Point, you know.
You see that?
Yeah, he under the NTA ticket.
Right.
And then we have Mr. Kennedy Richards, who under the PNM ticket. But all that we know what it is we fed up of. And you know I live in down there and Trimmer, Petrotrain, that affect me. Actually, no long talk, I vote myself into unemployment. So I have a responsibility.
You serious?
That is what I do. That is what I do.
So in 2020, you voted for the PNM?
Heavy. Let me tell you something. Just like your partner,
TC?
Listen what I'm telling you. Watch me. The picture I take, I put it on my page and I put up the truth.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't understand that.
Right.
TC came here and said, and TC didn't mama guy nobody. You don't mama guy nobody. The facts is the facts. If we have problems, we have problems, and it's time we rectify these problems. What is going on in the country is unjust.
Wow. So you vote, and because of that mistake you made, you became unemployed.
I became unemployed. I vote myself into unemployment, so then I have no sense. All right. Let me just forget that. Let me just forget the oil and gas in Trinidad and Tobago, and let me deal with the reality of what we're dealing with in South.
Right.
We go say, after Sando coming down, biggest thing to be college. We university. They say, others here brothers and sisters boasting up on this side.
Right.
The biggest thing we have is Vestini Secondary School. I happen to have twins going Vestini Secondary School.
Right.
Today, I had to sit down and watch ministers in Library. Now, Vestini Secondary School is located in Library constituency, which falls under Mr. McClashy, which is the PNM MP for the longest.
Right.
Now, listen to me. Today, my children going to school for exam. Have you had to go and pick back up my children, man? No water.
No water in the school?
Now, mind me, when I put up that and I asking because we are MPs next door,
right?
Somebody come up on my page and they say, Felix, that normal, not having water. So I had to ask back now, every week.
Wow.
Sometimes twice a week. We here for you. We here for you. There's the song we singing, you know? So if it is you're telling me that the children had to tote the battle tomorrow, please the Lord, how we preparing them? What we preparing them with?
Not after all that billions of dollars spent. So the
Thank
lines
you.
are open, people. 342-008-14665-391. I have about 10 more minutes here. Get in. Told man, he can come back. He was making a point, but I also cut you off early because of the Royal Castle. Me tip came in on your call. Sorry about that. I apologize. But you can call me back. I'm going to take this call. Good afternoon, caller. Yes, my brother. Good afternoon.
TC, yeah, brother. Good afternoon, TC. Heavy. When Kamala came in 2010, right?
Yeah.
And she reached Mr. Manning had a minimum wage day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had pension day. It had everything there. But when she came in, what she do, Heavy? She increased minimum wage.
Yeah.
She increased pension.
Yep.
She expanded rate. She built roads.
Yeah.
She built the aquatic center, the cycle zone for tourists, sport tourism to make back. She built the hospital. She gave milk grant, the baby milk grant heavy.
Yep.
And this church work against the milk grant. With 5,000 brothers get gone down heavy, right? Mostly it's African brothers, right? And he supporting the Africans, supporting he, and he talk about that milk grant. They extract that milk grant to make Cho Chong recruit himself 157 times counter Kunji. 150 something time heavy.
Yeah, boy.
In all the recruits are heavy. It's over 500 times. Who benefit? East West Corner benefit there heavy. Heavy when she come in, she had maternity leave for the women. They get the men and them that.
Yeah.
If they having a little fever, but run it to the closest clinic heavy. Heavy, all these things are going to be thrown away heavy.
Yes, brother.
How she feel heavy? How she feel heavy? How she feel? Heavy. Is the East-West corridor feel she work?
Yeah.
And
they want to put she in the same bracket with the PNM. How? How Chris can want to put that in the same bracket with the PNM?
I think some people still
One give many and one give none. How? Chris need to go back to Sesame Street. One of these things doesn't belong.
Some people still living in denial.
Anyway, thank you, Steve. I have plenty of callers on the line and not enough time.
All right, brother. Bless. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Caller.
Good afternoon to you, Evie.
Good afternoon, brother.
And good afternoon to you, Mr. Felix.
Good afternoon, sir.
It's nice to see Mr. Felix on this program.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
I want to give 10 out of 10 for your post. It is the post up over there.
Thank you very much, brother.
In the past with me.
Yes, man.
And it's time to go forward, especially when we see wrong taking place in our community. And when I hear you mention that that school is the biggest thing it have in going down straight down Point 14.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. And what's sad about it? When you pass it down from Rosilac side, you see people will just say the highway, it's at the highway now.
Yeah.
But it have the roads, the residents that live in from Rosilac going straight down to Labre side down there.
Yeah.
Is the most amount of destruction I see the people them get from the PNM in them areas.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I go down on that side regular to fishing. Because you know plenty people go down there to fishing.
Yeah.
And when I go in down, just last week, I pick up a young lady put out she hand Sunday evening time.
Yeah.
So I stop and I pick her up and we going down the road. She going Granville. But I not working no taxi. So why is we going down to her? So when I reach down the side, I drop she out. She handed me money. I tell she no. That young lady was so appreciative. She even mentioned anyway. She said, I don't know how I was reaching to work in the morning. I don't know how I was working. But the MP responsibility in that area is what? Not to find opportunity for people.
Yes.
When a man like you is to be speaking so hard for the PNM in them areas, and you could come out and mention and say, I lose my work supporting the PNM.
I can't lie,
That
boy.
is something we had to applaud you for.
Yeah.
I can't come and lie. I can't come and lie.
The others who lose the job too, they must come out and say, because the MP responsibility is to give you opportunity and keep giving the future of this country opportunity, just as how I want to give other callers opportunity now. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
man.
you,
Yeah,
Fuji.
man.
I have plenty calls in line. Callers, I had to make it short and sweet. I have about 6 more minutes here, right?
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Make it short and sweet, callers, right? Let me see. Why this phone gave me trouble? But the phone come off the thing, you know. Hey. Oh, God. All right. All right. Caller.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for taking my call. I'm short. I'm an old lady of 84 years. I live on a hill. I would like if election and boundary to call out a number that I can call to see if my name is on the list. They do it for election gone. I don't know why they're going back to. Please, if you could get on to them. Not all old people could go. I have no internet. I live by myself. I see trouble.
Where you
but
living?
Excuse me?
Where part of the country you live in?
I live in Santa Cruz, but I'm living on a hill.
Santa Cruz Old Road, and you living on the hill in Santa Cruz Old Road?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Since you can get on to election and Bungie, let us send and call out a number on the air.
All right.
Let me get it that I could call them. I really need to go and vote. It's better than to pay somebody to tell me to vote, you know.
Wow.
And the person that is my grandson, he just come from quite Brandy. Look, he now come from Brandy this morning to carry me to the house, okay? I can't tell him thank you because Granny nice boy. He have his family. I can't tell him thanks. I have to put a change in his hand. That is the kind of person I am.
All right.
Thank
Don't
you
worry.
very much.
Somebody will call and give me the number. So, man.
Yeah, boy.
Sorry about that. The lines and them blazing right now. I have about 5 more minutes here. Go. And the lines blazing. Go quick.
But quick as the word. I'm glad the guy here. Good evening to the gentleman.
Bless afternoon, brother.
You're very lucky that you lose your work. It have people losing their life.
Bye. And before you reach to that.
And I'm telling you as it is, like I was telling Heavy early on, when you mentioned the water going in the school, picture your electricity going just so.
Yes.
And you don't know when it's coming back. It's not a joke, you know. A vote for any other party other than the UNC is a vote for sanction because presently this is the only administration, the only party that could take this country out of where it is.
All right.
She had the lady had the experience and she had the knowledge. All right, fellas.
Thank you very much, man. Twiggy, I see you calling. Come back, Twiggy. Caller.
Caller, good afternoon, Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon.
First time caller from Cuba.
Welcome.
Blessed afternoon, Cuba.
Yes, man. I am board. My daughter on board. She now is first time voting. She listening to the meeting. She seen the hardship. I paying gate. I paying up to welfare because after $10,000, you got to pay money. So she on board. She saying, she said, Daddy, I voted for betterment for my education. So I want to say thanks to the program, and you all doing a great job. I'll call back next
All
week.
right. Thank you, Cuba.
Blessings.
Keep calling. Don't worry yourself. Twiggy. I see you calling long I try to get you on. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, man.
I just called to tell you all good afternoon and I'm enjoying the program.
Yes.
Sister, bless afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah,
What going on, sis?
and I'm enjoying the program.
Yes.
I am blessed and I'm happy to but after God. No complaint. And you buy a boss, you're sitting down with a boss.
Amen to that.
Because
Yes,
you see,
man.
All
right.
Twiggy,
I see this Saturday, right? I see it tomorrow down by the Grand Bazaar, right?
You mind my business too much. Have a good afternoon. God bless you.
I like it.
I like the yellow TV.
Yeah.
I like the yellow TV. Love you.
Blessings.
Yellow is the code.
I like mother too bad, you know. Mother is cut, you know. Nah, she don't play.
Caller.
Good afternoon, Heavy, and to Mr. Irvin and to everybody out here.
Bless good afternoon.
Heavy, Keith Rowley did nothing for the poor people of this country. He made the rich richer. He made his friends, his family, and his financial richer. He butchered the public procurement bill for the rich. Nothing was for the poor. And yet still these people jumping and waving and lying for the PNM. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Good afternoon, caller.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes. Welcome.
I'm holding on the line.
You're on.
You're
live.
Good afternoon.
Where you calling from?
Well, I'm from San Fernando, really from Point Wardry Road.
Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself.
Point in the house.
Big up my brother there.
Yep, man. Point 14 in the house. Talk to me.
Mr. Irwin.
Yes, man.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm blessed, man. And yourself?
Good. I know. This is our Wardry Road, man.
Well, you understand what we're dealing with. You understand what we're going through, and we have a responsibility.
Let me just ask one question. Remember when they wanted to move Trinma and base and put it on Chatham, and do we have a protest?
Yeah.
And what happened with the protest when they closed down Petrotrin?
Well, that's it. That was so sad. This is why we're saying today people have an opportunity to stand up. They didn't stand up before.
Yeah. But brother, let me make one more point before I go. Remember when you was protesting with some people in Gonzal Body Bad Road?
Yes.
When I went Chatham, what happened?
Bye. Bye.
You remember where you tell me about when we meet, we could talk. Have a good evening.
Yes, man.
All right, brother. Take care, man.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in and waking up.
A serious point to call. I call and say there.
Yeah.
That's serious point.
Boy, Mr. Felix, boy.
Bless, good
Heavy, you
afternoon.
do the righteous thing, boy.
Yes,
That's the
man.
real South man for the program. Not Pastor Google at all.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yes, caller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Felix, so let me show safe.
Yes, man.
Fireborn Pastor Google, come and tell you about the real school, all the clothes up, for church down in the soda, full of bread on there. I will put them by the old provincial market in the Labrador, wake up and come out and vote all this evil, wicked PNM.
Come on.
Fireborn the PNM.
Come out.
All right, KFC, you mute your own call. Anyway, we have about 2 more minutes. I have 2 more minutes. I'm counting down right now. Right? If anybody want to come in and squeeze in a call, let me just chat to Mr. Felix before I go. So, what point on the people in Iwer? If more people waking up down there, I know down there normally predominantly a PNM stronghold. But what do you think is happening right now?
Have you all you have to do? Numbers don't lie. Just look through what it is they're putting up, and you will see exactly what taking place. The people is actually not supporting. They're totally displeased.
See, I doesn't trust social media. People that pop all kind of thing on social media for likes, and then when that day come, they go in the booth and
I don't watch that. I don't watch that. You know what I just watch? Yes. I watching the meeting attendance. I watching when they're saying what the supporters saying after. Right. I watching when they pop the representative, how the supporters, because if 25,000 people claim, you claim say everything good, and that would have told us everything good. So if it have 25,000 voters in an electoral district,
right,
and you put up Stuart Young, one would assume if everything good in the hood and he have been working for the past 10 years, at least 12,000 people
could have come on
they're hitting that, because everybody does hold this. Let me be real. The people is not supporting, and it's time that Trinidad and let me tell you something. What it is, when I realized what's going on, I believe I was one of the first person on social media to come and apologize to Ms. Gamla beside BSSI.
Yeah, we can real jam the last
come on, man, come on. And when you do check what is going on, the level of disrespect and information that we was allowed to regurgitate, and then when you sit back and watch it, everything end up being lies.
Lies, yeah.
Lies.
Yeah.
So then what to do? Sit back in the country and pretend we don't have a problem? We're not even talking about what was put out to be repeated. We're just talking about the level of crime right now. We're talking about roads right now. We're talking about education right now. And if all
employment.
Come on, employment, and if all these things and them good, well then all are we mad in the country?
Yeah.
Is a set of mad people calling them? Come on now, man. Yeah. One thing I respect Iwer for though. I respect Iwer how we continue to give the opportunity for all the sides to be spoken.
Correct.
And I like how people are calling when they hear dotishness to identify the person who calling and talking about dotishness.
All right, well, I'm looking to wrap up now, and I'm going to leave you in the capable hands by Mr. Ivan Felix. He's going to take you up until, what time are you going up to?
I'll see him 7.
Till 7 o'clock? Okay, no problem. So, keep a look right here to the street 919 FM. I'm going to make my way out on behalf of the Future of Talk. Heavy Duty and TC will be back here on Monday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be up in the PEP rally up there opposite Grand Bazaar in Bamboo number 2.
This election is about putting people in office who will seek your interest. It isn't about power or titles. It's about people who will get the job done. The UNC has never wavered in fighting the good fight for the dream that is Trinidad and Tobago. Because after all the noise and the smoke has cleared, in your quiet moments, you want what's best for yourself, your family, and your country.
When we win, everybody wins.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
This election is about putting people in office who will seek your interest. It isn't about power or titles. It's about people who will get the job done. The UNC has never wavered in fighting the good fight for the dream that is Trinidad and Tobago. Because after all the noise and the smoke has cleared, in your quiet moments, you want what's best for yourself, your family, and your country.
When we win, everybody wins.
Come party.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Major Hype, and guess what? It's all about Tobago. We're getting ready for Tobago. That's right, it all takes place in Tobago, Scarborough, Pigeon Point. Everybody come out, let me have a good time and let me enjoy ourselves now, man. It's all about comedy and party. It's gonna be a crazy. Man, you see that what I can't take with all you? All right, let me do this. Listen, it's not a party, it's party. Let's have a party. You don't listen. You can't win everything, brother. The teeth in me right through, but it's okay.
Comedy Party, Friday, 18th April, Fairways Tobago Plantation, featuring Caribbean King of Comedy, Major Hype and Friends. Friday, 18th April. Get your tickets at Cache stores nationwide, Fairways Restaurant in the Lounge Plantation, Jenny's on the Boulevard, all E-Clip Eli locations, and online at islandetickets.com. Comedy show and party with all the top DJs.
Comedy and party. Have a party. We're gonna have a party after the comedy.
Sponsored by Cache, top-ranking guest house and tours, and Jenny's on the Boulevard.
I want to wish you the best of luck. You're a fighter. And I know side by side in the coalition of interest, steps will help us fix it.
Indeed, thank you for that endorsement.
This Saturday, 22nd March, all roads lead to the PEP mass rally at our St. Joseph office, Bamboo number 1. Come hear our powerful lineup of speakers, including yours truly, deliver the blueprint for rescuing our country. There'll be bouncy castles and face painting for the kids, and good food and drinks galore. Family activities start from 2 p.m. and the political meeting starts at 5. Bring the whole family and come. We stand united. Together, we will fix it.
You're occupying a home and need documents of your own. Come here.